Today we're going to make a pizza, obviously an alkaline pizza, and with this pizza we're going to use the olive oil, all of these different flours. So we've got amaretto, teff flour, and I think that one, I forgot what that one is now, kumat, spout flour, and then we're going to use these vegetables. So we're going to make tomato, zucchini, a few little onions and a pepper. So that will be the base. We're going to use the blender, and you've got to preheat the oven. So stay with me, and I'm going to tell you how we do this very, very easily and very quickly. Obviously, all of the vegetables need to get chopped up and then put into the blender. So I'm going to get on with that now. Stick with us, and I'll tell you what's next to be done. Then once you've chopped up all the tomatoes and the zucchini, you can put the blender on and give it its first blend. So let's give it a go. So as you can see, everything's been blended up. The onions, the tomatoes and the peppers all blended up into there with the zucchini. Now we're going to put it into a pot to boil. Stay with us, because after this now we're going to go on to do the pastry. So what we're going to do now is wait for it to cook down and to get a bit more thicker. And while this is happening, we can be doing a taste test, because remember, we've got to eat this, so we want it to taste good. So we need to add salt to give it more flavor and herbs. So you can choose whatever herbs you want to use within reason, and then flavor it basically to your desired expectation. Now I've added the flour. I put the tomato sauce on to cook. Now I'm going to make the pastry. So in here I put 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil, depending on how you want it to be. And then 2 pinches of salt. And now I'm going to put some water in here and get it to a doughy effect. So let me do that, and I'll get back to you in a minute. This is a good texture to have the pastry at, to make the base for the pizza. And you don't want it to be too sticky, and you don't want it to be too dry. You want to be able to move it around the tray when you're pulling it on there. So get it to about this sort of stickiness. If it's too sticky, you can put some oil on your hands to make it not sticky to you, because it will dry off in the oven. So this is perfect. I'm just waiting for the tomato sauce to get ready now. We'll go and have a look at that now. Right. So the tomato sauce is still not ready. It's still quite watery. So all that can be done now, you can still test it for the taste, I suppose, and get that ready, fine-tune the taste for when the sauce is ready. But it still may need adjusting as you go down, because as more water comes out, the flavour is going to change. So it's best to wait till the end, but if you want to, you can do the taste test now as you go in along and see how it is. So as you can see now, the tomato sauce is starting to thicken. So we'll be nearly ready soon, not too much longer now. I put my herbs in there, as you can see, my flavouring. So the flavour's right now. I just want to get it a little bit thicker before I put it onto my pastry. So before we put the pastry in there, it's best to put some oil down and a little bit of flour to stop it from sticking. Even though the pan's non-stick, this just helps it definitely not stick. So now I'm going to put the pastry in there, and then I'll show you. Now the pastry's in there, it's not sticking. As you can see, it's non-sticking. Now I'm going to put the tomato sauce on there and then put it in the oven. So let's see. This has got the topping on now. If I want, I could put a little bit more on. I don't know. It all depends on how thick you like your topping now, and if you want to put any extra things on, like olives, any extra tomatoes, anything like that, this is the time when you do it. After I put the rest of my sauce on or not, I'm going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes. I'll show you. Right then, so the pizza's ready now. As you can see, you know the pizza's ready by the crust. So the crust is dry, and as you can see, the pizza's moving. It's not stuck to the side, so it's ready. It's up to you. If you want to, you can grill the top of it to cook the top of it a little bit more. But it's ready. After 20 minutes, it's ready. This is how you make a pizza. Check the link in the bio to get my book. Also, don't forget to like and share this to anybody else who's struggling how to make alkaline food. This is really easy food. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to show you lots more things, how to make food simple and live a healthy diet I'll speak to you later.